No way.
Hey, hey. Well, what's up, boys and girls, and what's going on? What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? And here we are, the Cowboy Huddle podcast. Give it up. I'm not going to even be here for you long. I just want to share some things with you that's going on, and you know. Let me say this here. First of all, let me give a big shout out to all the subscribers and all the new subscribers that we have. I see that we have added more subscribers to the channel, and again, thank you so much for being a part of this channel, the Cowboys Huddle podcast channel, where we come together in the huddle and talk Cowboys talk. So I'm just gonna let you know now. I have decided to become the public investigator of our Dallas Cowboys. Oh, yeah. And with that being said, I'm going to give you the things that you need to know. And it might not be pretty. It may not be what you want to hear, but that's where the fans are. It's no sense of sugarcoating a bad apple or a sweet that is not sweet. I'm just saying, I'm throwing some things out there at you, but this is what it's going to be like. So you might want to eat that cake while it's sweet, because from here on out, all the cakes and all the cookies and everything else is going to be sweetless. But anyway, so yeah, man, we got to get into this, man, because there are some things that, again, as being a public investigator of our Dallas Cowboys, I found out some news. Yeah, I found out some news, and I'm going to share this news with you guys. And you probably are aware of it. And I think we all have been aware of it. But the thing about this is we never did bring it to a head. But let me just say this here. So you and I know that Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, yeah. If you didn't know that, you've been living up under a rock. But yeah, Jerry Jones is the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, while his son, Stephen Jones, is the chief operating officer and co-owner. But before we get into this report and this investigation that I ran across and I've done some research on, first, give a big shout out to and I never thought I would be doing this, but it was needed. So hopefully Jerry Jones felt the heat. So big shout out to the Eagles fans for trolling Jerry Jones before the game on Sunday. Give it up. Yeah. They even said 4 more years, and you know what that means when they said 4 more years. Jerry, you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. So big shout out to the Eagles fan. Never did think I was going to say something like that. And all my Eagle friends out there, hey, this is one to you guys. Salute. Thank y'all for the support of addressing our owner, Jerry Jones. So with that being said, I wanted to get into this. So Jerry Jones, we know that he's the owner and he's the head honcho of the organization. But I want to get into this Stephen Jones situation. And this is going to be eye-opening. And then this is going to lead me to where emotions and feelings might get involved. So let's look up bio on Stephen Jones, with 35 years. And this actually comes from the Cowboys website. With 35 years of NFL experience, yeah, that's what I said. Stephen Jones has established himself as one of the most successful and versatile executives in professional sports. Which true that. Serving as the Cowboys chief operating officer and co-owner and president of AT&T Stadium. Now this is where it gets a little hard to chew. Jones oversees the management operations for all aspects of the Dallas Cowboys and the AT&T Stadium. Check this out. While also overseeing the team scouting and player personnel department. Yeah. This guy is the director of player scouting and player personnel department. This businessman. His work involves managing an organization, several hundred staff members, while also all of the club's salary caps and all major player contract concerns. So I want to stop right there. And you all wanted to know why we're not winning. We're not winning anything. Like I said before, you have businessmen doing coaches' business. Neither one of these guys could be fired, and we know that Jerry Jones is the general manager. So now you add Jerry Jones as the general manager, which he can't fire himself, and then the director of player personnel is Stephen Jones, which he can't fire himself. So I'm just here to tell y'all right now, we'll never win again. We'll never win again. With these two bozos, as far as sports negotiators or whatever dealings they have with sports, this is where they become bozos. Now on the business side, yeah, y'all you great at doing the business, but we need you to do the business side. But again, I go back to say we'll never, ever, ever win again as long as Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are at the helms of this team. Now I know what you're saying. Come on, man. It's just an opportunity. No. Again, the last time we've done anything and when we were relevant was the time of Jimmy Johnson. And they found a way to ruin a good thing with Jimmy Johnson. And here we have been all these years repeating the process. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is my public investigation of Stephen Jones being a director of player and personnel. He's in charge of our player and personnel. It's why these guys are in the coaching meetings. This is why these guys are in the players meeting, because they carry the title. Yeah. So in other news, as we get ready to end, the season comes to an end on next week. Steven said that we're playing to win. Win what? Win what? When you have Dan Quinn, I think we missed the assignment, people. We allowed Dan Quinn to leave and go to Washington. So what you have over there, you have a first-year coach and a rookie quarterback going to the playoffs. Are you starting to see what I'm talking about? Why we'll never win again? We thought Dan Quinn was going to be the guy that's going to be next man up for the head coach. It was a perfect setup. Mike McCarthy, if you can't do the job, guess who can? Dan Quinn. But in actuality, Dan Quinn leaves and go to a rival divisional team and take 9 of our starters with him over there. And here he is, first year coaching with the Washington Commanders, and he goes out and get a rookie quarterback, and they're in the playoffs. Give it up. Give credit where credit is due. Now here we are. The whole coaching staff is a free agent. The whole coaching staff is free agent after next week's game. Is it starting to sink in? You got two businessmen carrying titles of individuals that should be making these calls. Someone that's connected with the sports side of the NFL. Not all gurus, not all men. We need folks that actually do this for a living. And you know what? You can't fire neither one of these guys. And there's too much ego for them to sit here and say, oh, I was wrong. They're not going to say I was wrong. But again, Mike McCarthy is a free agent. And I said this before. I said, yeah, I was the one that campaigned for Mike McCarthy to be head coach when we brought him in, because at the time there was nobody out there, and he had the winning percentage, and he's done a decent job, 312 in 5 years, and one down year, and things like that. But he's a free agent now. I want you guys to hear what I've been saying and what these guys have said. Now, this is Rex Ryan on Get Up, and they're actually talking about the Mike McCarthy situation. So I want you guys to hear what they said. I think they've been listening to the Cowboys Huddle podcast. They had to be, because I've been telling you guys this before. See this again. This is not mainstream media. We're fans first. These guys are not fans. They're just reporting what they're given, and we're a team of the other 31 team, the 30 teams out there that they have to report on. We report on our Cowboys. But listen to what he had to say. Check this out.
In this, as well as something I hadn't considered. How do you expect all this to play out, Rex?
No, I think Mike McCarthy, I recognize he's a really good football coach.
You have a lot, I can tell just from the way we've talked all year, you have a lot of respect for Mike.
Oh, I do. I do. But when your expectations, Greeny, are Super Bowl or bust, there's a reason why they never extended anybody. Not one coach on that staff got extended. There's a reason. All right. So to me, Super Bowl or bust, and you don't even make the playoffs. And by the way, you never even showed up yesterday. Different direction.
Mike, I agree with Rex. Mike McCarthy's a very good football coach. He obviously has proven he's a Super Bowl winner. There is absolutely no way that you can watch the Vikings play offensive football, the Lions play offensive football, the Packers play offensive football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers play offensive football, the Rams play offensive football, and think that schematically you can just run it back and play an even game. His scheme is behind where the NFL offenses trend right now. If you want to bring him back because you think he's got great leadership skills and galvanizes the group and leads the men, and he's going to be your head coach, and you're bringing a different offensive philosophy, I can get on board with that. But if we're going to keep the same offensive philosophy, I don't think you don't watch the same football as I do then.
Who give it up? This is what I've been telling you guys. This offense does not work. It does not work. It's just been told. And then at the same time, Rex Ryan said the same thing. It's time to part ways. I forget this guy, Ogilvy or y'all know what he is. I forget his name. Used to be the quarterback. I forget his name, but he was on there. And he always talked about the Cowboys, but basically he said the same thing. The offensive scheme is outdated. He named the same teams that I've already told you guys of who's doing what. Those are the innovative and creative minds that's out there. Did you guys see the game last night with the 49ers and the Lions? Them Lions are on a whole different level of playing football. Give it up for the Lions. I really want to see the Lions go ahead and get them a Super Bowl. I mean, the way they're playing, they should, but they got a lot of injuries. But also, big shout out to the 49ers. 49ers came out doing some things, but Brock Purdy, being Brock Purdy, did exactly what he always does. Chokes, just like that. I told you it's gonna be some emotion and feelings involved from now on. I'm sorry if you're a Dak fanboy, if you're a Mike McCarthy fanboy, if you a Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones. These are folks I'm going after, and whoever else that's holding our organization, our football team hostage for not doing the right thing. So this type of channel that has become is nothing else to talk about. I don't like you see at the bottom, no silver lining. There is no silver lining because we wait to do everything. But again, like I said, this offense doesn't work. And not even that. You want to bring Mike McCarthy back as the head coach and bring another offensive philosophy? No. The whole way they practice and train is trash. I go to the training camps every year. Trash. It's time to do something totally different. Do not bring them back. Now I say this. I said Kirby Smart from Georgia is one we could bring in if we could. Ben Johnson is another individual that we could bring in if we could. And also, if not, you can't find it. Just give it to Mike Zimmer. And on his last note, I want to say what Mike Zimmer said. Mike Zimmer said in his press conference, he said, "If I wish I would have done the things I wanted to do." That's what Mike Zimmer said. He said, "I wish I would have done the things I wanted to do." So that means somebody was influencing Mike Zimmer to make certain moves and to do certain things throughout the game. Mike Zimmer sounds just like who? Jimmy Johnson. But anyway, welcome to the new channel, the Cowboys Huddle Investigative Podcast. Give it up. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here and share that with you guys, man, and let you know, man, that yeah, we're getting ready for the last game. We have held Trey Lance hostage for these last 2 years, and people say, "Oh, why let Trey play? Why not let him play?" You know, neither one of these, none of the three quarterbacks that we have actually done anything for us. I mean, if you want to be mediocre, that's fine. That's fine. If you're a mediocre person, that's great. Well, be a mediocre person. But again, like I say, I come from the time of hard knocks. I come from the land of hard knocks back from the 70s when I saw them boys win Super Bowls, and in the 90s. A lot of you guys hadn't seen. You think just because 12-5 is good, that's progress. No. Again, let me say this, and I'm gonna leave you with this here. There's a broad line, not a thin line, a broad line of the time and era of Crazy Ray and Rowdy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. I gotta go rake some leaves, man. I just can't do it. I gotta get these leaves up. But I just wanted to get on here and let you know what was going on. So you got businessmen making coaching decisions. And like I'm telling you, and I'm gonna tell you, like I told you, and like I'm gonna tell you again, we'll never ever win again. We'll never ever ever win again. With these two individuals in position, with carrying the titles as director of player and personnel and carrying the title as general manager. Hate to bust your bubble, folks, but the Cowboys will never ever win again with these two guys in charge. All right, that's my time, guys. Do me a favor, make sure you hit the like button. Again, thanks to all the new subscribers that has came on, man. We definitely is acknowledging you for what you have done. I don't know who is calling me. They need to call me back. But at the same time, we appreciate you. Do me a favor, make sure you hit the like button, and we need more subscribers. Share this video, and because we're gonna get downright dirty with these Dallas Cowboys. And until they do right by the Dallas Cowboy fans, we're going to hold their feet to the fire. All right, guys, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Happy New Year's Eve. And you guys be safe out there as we bring in the new year, 2025. Again, I want to thank everybody for the 2024 and before those times. But let's get ready for 2025 for some bigger and better things. So again, thank you. Like I always say, stay safe and be blessed.